Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. It's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafinha with the short one. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of space there. And the finish! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's very neat. Pedri. De Jong.
Oh, great feat, that.
Steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's been shifted off it. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's a throw. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Balde. Oh, that is a nice touch. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Cambio de jugadores.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This for 1-0. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Hazard has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferran Torres finding himself in space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe. He is through here. He's going all the way! Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Koundé. Barcelona have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. That's going wide left. Strong running down that left flank.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Eric Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes looking wide. He's got away. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eric Garcia. Played back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Chooses to go cross-field.
Pretty robust defending.
Habrá un minuto de
That's
descuento.
clear-cut. It's a free kick. And it's Griezmann. Deftly away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 10.
We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. There's the chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a good foot in there. Space for him to turn and look. Hazard. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alexander-Arnold. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game has liftoff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Shoots! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. Perilously close.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri, De Jong. Pinches it off him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Good work on the
espectadores.
right flank here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
De Jong. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Rashford. Balde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Hazard. Nice control. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Llorente. De Jong.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, good climb! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. Rafinha. He's in it. And the shot! Another one of football's and how moments. Rafinha goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. There will be a throw-in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pau Kubasi did well to stay calm there. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nice touch. Fermin! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Rashford. And it's Pedri. And it's Rashford. He's picked his way through.
That was lovely, that.
De Jong. He came in hard, very hard. Griezmann. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that's fabulous. Picked out brilliantly. It's Asa! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. Mbappe making good progress. Opts to play it back. Shot, surely! And how did he not put that away? Well, he's done very well to take that back. Hazard, he's got away. And he's in real chance! De Jong. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Gabriel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that he's extremely physical and utterly committed, the kind of defender strikers hate to come up against. Having someone like him at the back helps spread confidence throughout the whole team and tends to have the opposite effect on the opposition.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Alexander-Arnold. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. Nice control. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United, after 10 minutes, is number 16.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Reinders concedes a free kick for that. Van Dijk. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Getting up there! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Matches Nunes promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly. Diogo Dalot. Great vision. Fernando Torres. Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And there's green grass ahead of him. There will be a throw-in. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Juve, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now it's Torres. Diogo Dalot.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. And this is Torres. Garnacho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Diogo Dalot threads one in, and it's made its way to him. It's a quick ball upfield. Manchester United have got it back, and they'll have another go. Fernando Torres, and the shot! And he makes no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 10.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Coming on to replace him is
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes it. Real chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Driving on and making good progress. Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to turn it right round. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
It's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to the... And he's following up! Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Rosicki providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Oh, nice touch. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Oh, great chance! And he's running through. And here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ødegaard plays it short. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Can he get on the end of this? Diogo Dalot on a serious charge here. He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good. And there's his goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vardiol is flagged offside. And this is Torres. Spread it left. Diogo Dalot. Played in by Dalot. And that is expertly dealt with. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Ødegaard going like a man possessed at the moment. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The attendance for this
Oh, he's
match
enjoyed
was
that. He evidently loves the
71,550.
contest. And he's in on goal. In by Fernando. Oh, great leap! No, just not quite. Corner number 2 then. Surely now! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Crunching tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Punched away. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Towering header! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Fernando Torres. Vardiol. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Over to the right flank. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's not got that quite right. Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. Rodri. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Chiesa. That's very neat. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot, who's set up 1 goal so far. Diogo Dalot running with intent. And he was alert to it. Ødegaard! Oh, it's come loose.
Has been indicated.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And the shot! Yes! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Things already rolling. He is through here. And he's managed to get free. It's Asa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's pulled back. He's there to hit it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hazard. Hazard making good progress. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Hazard. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now he's off and running. Good ball, good take. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Drogba. And it's Hazard. Hazard on a strong run here. Hazard showing good feet. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still goalless. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good running with the ball. Now, real chance! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hernandez. And that's a good ball. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's neat. Great chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Conte, this is promising. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Konate does really well to win the ball there.
Oh, super fine.
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Hazard.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Good driving run. He's got away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. That's been cut out, well played.
Diogo Dalot.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Hernandez. He has found the way through. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's found the way through.
Well, nice touch.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out towards the right wing. Hazard. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he skips past his man. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hazard. Nice control. Well, that defending, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Can he get on the end of this? Conte! Conte! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Cannavaro cuts it out. Well read, nice interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Granada cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
Header! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's an intricate pass, shot at goal! And that's a good finish. Right back in it, almost no time remaining, game still on. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Moved on forwards. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Basten might just make this. Hazard.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. Now, can they get him away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's tidy. And he's had it nicked away. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
La alineación de hoy será...
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same...
It's Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He's rising! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Drogba is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Always goal side. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's straight offside. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior, shot a goal!
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
That is good alertness. It's a good foot in there.
Fran Garcia.
He's got away. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Fran Garcia.
Got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd...
And he shoots! And he scores! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball comes. Oh, great leap! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little info.
Shot, surely! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Brahim Diaz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So again, we had parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that should get the job done. Carvajal. And it's Rudiger. Opts for safety. Vinicius Junior. And Garcia. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Conte. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's tidy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Foot in. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Showing great feet there.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's cut it out.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bellingham. Mbappe. And here's Drogba. Fran Garcia. That's the end of the first 45. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Tries a shot! Deftly away. What a throw in. Fran Garcia. Madrid have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Garcia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. He shifted it to the flank. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ødegaard making good progress. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. And it's It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. He is just caressing the ball. Hazard, oh, he's got a sight of goal. Hazard! Goal! Barcelona! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona have their lead. And it's Carvajal. Hernandez scooting forward. He's picked his way through. But that has not gone well. Howson. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Quick look, then plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Fran Garcia. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out towards the... Impressive jump! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good spread. Hernandez goes sliding in. Madrid choosing to make the first change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Bellingham.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get a chance for a shot? And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Getting up there! No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe, pinches it off him. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Drogba. Hazard finding himself in space, showing good feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's had it nicked away. Chance here to counter. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. That has not gone well. Kwame. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Cannavaro gets across and deals with it. He's going for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Strong running down that left flank. Can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he shoots! Tries to get it clear. Oh, what has happened here? Rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Chooses to go cross-field. That's really well cleared. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Lucas Perez. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good run he's making out on the left. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cannavaro with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cadiz really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
That's a good run down the left. Mbappe. And Dalot. That's a good foray he's making. Spread it left.
There they go, hunting again.
Odegaard. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Cannavaro has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that's it. Well, that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...